Well, good morning, everyone. It's Lori McGuire with Remax McGuire team in beautiful Orange County, California. Came across a really interesting article, and I'd love to share things about, of course, real estate. And, I always do personal things as well. So a lot of the things I'm going to talk about, all you have to do is when you click on the link, it's going to take you to this article. And you can literally click on everything I'm talking about and purchase the items straight through Amazon.com. Because they're really great home improvement items. And I was actually very surprised by a few of them, and I've been in real estate for 30 years. So one of the things that I do as a realtor, as all of us professionals do, we go into a property, and our goal is to get top dollar for our clients. And we go into a property before, and we go on the interviewing process, and I'm interviewing the sellers just like they're interviewing me. Especially since we're in a changing market. That doesn't mean it's a buyer's market necessarily. It just means that we have to be more selective as realtors about what we are taking on in regards to sellability of a property, not to overprice it, and it has to be in very good condition. It has to be show ready, because so many of these buyers out there are looking at those programs on HGTV. And, it's so amazing when I hear from sellers and, their properties have not been upgraded and they want the same price as a property that just closed escrow that's been updated. And that's just not going to be the case, I'm sorry to say. Maybe when the market was really strong and there was a shortage of inventory, yeah, we could kind of push the limit a little bit. But nowadays, we just can't do it. And hey, Ron, I want to say hi, and Nura, my wonderful sales partner. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you a couple tips right off the bat, and I'll refer to the items in this article that I even learned from. And a couple of these things I've done with my own rental properties, because I have 54 rental properties myself. So I'm a huge believer in investing. And I always tell young, realtors out there, especially if you're new to real estate, you're always going to make more money by investing in real estate than by selling real estate. So keep that in mind, because we always have our highs and our lows. And a lot of realtors, since we're independent contractors, we tend to, spend a lot in the highs, especially in marketing and putting it back in our business, or just on having a great time in life. And it's so important to sock that money away. And that goes with any kind of business, especially when you're not an employee getting a regular salary. So I'd love to talk to young people about, compound interest and having your money grow for you. But anyway, that's not what this article is about. My first recommendation is, this is such a simple fix. Instead of you having to redo your cabinets, I see this all the time. You have these oaky cabinets, and, just put a couple coats of paint on them. Hire a handyman. If you don't know of a good handyman, we have a couple really great handymen on our vendor list. And you get like a semi-gloss, like white. You generally can't go wrong with white, especially since we're right by the coast here. So white is generally always in. Obviously, if it's a super high-end property, even white is in with super high-end properties. I don't care what people say. Because a lot of times people think, oh, they're going to have to remodel their entire kitchens and everything before they go on the market. And my job as your realtor, is to go in and figure out where you're going to get the money out. Yes, there's certain things that will make a difference, like maybe countertops, putting in new countertops in your kitchen before you go to sell it. If you have the tile, you have like a colored tile, yeah, that can really make a difference. And I did recommend that to some clients on Copper Lantern, which we are about to go on the market in Dana Point. Beautiful, beautiful townhome with panoramic ocean views from both levels, by the way. But they did put actually quartz countertops. So, but with cabinets, a lot of times it's too expensive to replace the cabinet. So just paint them. And what's really important is to, hey Bert, nice to see you, put nickel hardware on them. And you could do this throughout your bathrooms as well. You know, you have these old, even these old cabinets, and they already may be white. Just spiff them up, put the nickel hardware on them. And then what's really great is, you know, a lot of times you have the, you know, the discolored faucets, or maybe they're gold still. And gold, you know, a lot of people say it's coming back. It's not quite back yet. Or the bronze, it's not quite back yet. So I do have to tell you that. Maybe, you know, gold and nickel are kind of in. You could kind of mix and match. But what you do is you just get this spray, you know, and have a handyman do it, unless you're very handy. And there's this really great spray, and it's like, it's in my link. So, and it sprays over all your doorknob handles, and it comes in like 4 different colors. But I recommend, if you have, you know, it has nickel, a nickel color, there's a stainless steel color, and you could spray everything throughout your house without having to replace them. Obviously, a very good handyman is going to have to unscrew your handles, unscrew your faucets. Now, maybe some of your faucets are really far gone, and it might be less expensive to actually replace them. But then you're also going to have to replace, you know, the faucet handle, as well as where, you know, you plug up the sink and everything. But actually, that you could just spray paint that area. So a lot of people don't realize this. And then one of the first things I do with my rental properties, because almost all of them, they have the, a lot of them have fireplaces, and you have the fireplace screens, you know, with the glass screens, but they still have the gold. And the gold is out, and that outdates the property. And so you just get this fire retardant spray black paint, and you make sure it's taped up around the glass and everything. And either you could do it, just go on YouTube and you could look at it, or you have your handyman do it, and you spray paint that either silver or black. I think black is fine. I've always done the black. So, but it really takes away the, I don't know how, you know, it's kind of an aged look, that gold look, especially in a lot of these older homes that are, you know, 1970, 1960, 1980. So that's another idea. Okay, okay, a great idea is if you have old garage doors. And this is in the link, by the way. And, you know, you want to spiffy them up. Really cool. And it's like, gosh, I think it's $19 or whatever. But you can get these metal magnets, and they're for, you know, there's actually 4 in a kit, and there's 2 that are handles, and then 2 that look like they're hinges. And you spiffy it up, and it looks like they're Craftsman style garage doors. So it really dresses up a garage door, and that's the first impression. Oh, garage floors. So important. You don't have to go with expensive epoxy floors if you're going on the market. Just buy at, and a lot of this, you don't have to go to Home Depot. You buy it on Amazon.com. In fact, in the article, in the link, every single product that is mentioned, you buy, there's a link to it. I have to like get comfortable here on this rock. I'm sitting on a rock on the hiking trail. And you just click on the link and you could buy it, and you'll see all the 5-star reviews. You could see what people say about the products. That's what I love about this article. And so the one thing is, there's this paint. It's $36.92 a gallon, and it's just a concrete floor paint. And you can get it in gray, you can get it brown, and it doesn't take long to paint your garage floor. And instead of having all those oil marks and everything, that is really easy, because what happens is, you know, buyers, you know, obviously they don't dissect your garage. I mean, you know, maybe some of the men do. Well, and also women who are handy, you know, with cars. There are women who are into cars and projects and stuff. So I don't want to say it's just men, but I tend to see men gravitate towards garages, and they go out there and they're looking at the garage shelves and all that. But if the floors look really bad it just takes away. And then they start wondering what else is wrong with the property. If you did, you know, if you just have stains everywhere. But I always say to my sellers, if they're going to have furniture, lots of stuff inside their house, I'd rather see it in the garage than in their home. It's so important to decrease the clutter in the home. You know what? There are great places that you could sell on Craigslist, and and there's so many other ones where they literally buy anything, or you just donate and you get a tax write-off. But get everything out of your home. Okay, so getting up, dress up old couches and stuff. You know what? You don't necessarily have to buy all brand new furniture, or, you know, the McGuire team, we offer free staging when you list with us, because I have a staging company as well as a real estate business. And I don't focus on the staging company because I have an amazing designer, Vicki, who handles that part. My job is to be negotiating all the time and getting the very best price for my sellers and for our buyers as well. However, if you're in another part of the country and you can't list with us, and you just want some tips, you know, you go to your couches, you look at your couches, and there's ways to dress them up in your chairs, and a lot of times it's like fresh pillows and just throws, and you turn the cushions around. So, you know, there's lots of little things that you could do where it doesn't cost a lot of money. And you go to places like even Walmart. I mean, I'm telling you, like, some very inexpensive places where they have beautiful pillows. And Walmart, Home Goods. We tend to get a lot of our staging furniture from Wayfair, but that tends to be a little bit more expensive than some of the other places because we want it delivered. But there's other places in your areas where they ship model home furniture that comes straight from the model homes, and you get really good prices. So you could check out those places out in your areas, and the furniture's never been lived on, and you get like 50% off. So that's really nice as well. One really great thing. Okay, so let's just say you're debating about your appliances. You have black appliances and stainless steel is in. Or you have white appliances, and you know, you're wondering, gosh, do I change up my appliances because we're going on the market? You know what? You don't really have to do that. It's just really great. It's called it's stainless steel effect paper, and it comes in an 18 by 72 roll, and it's $11.91, and it's amazing. It almost looks like a brand new appliance, and you roll it on top of your appliance. So let's just say it's a white appliance or it's a black appliance, and you can put on all your appliances and they look like stainless steel appliances. And read the reviews. There's like hundreds and hundreds of reviews. I read reviews before I buy things because I made regrets by not reading reviews in the past. You know, one thing that I always cringe about when I go into a property is when they buy these soap dispensers, you know, just like soft soap, and they put them in their bathrooms and stuff. You always want to dress up soap dispensers. You don't want to just like put on the countertops the generic ones. You want to put them in a nice soap dispenser when you have your home on the market. What is really nice in this article, there's a link to foaming dispensers that are really pretty, and they're like in blue and in light colors. And in fact, you can get two for $17.99. And foaming dispensers are much better than regular soap dispensers because you don't have to keep refilling them with water, because a little foam comes out at a time. And boy, is that helpful for our office. I'm going to get, I actually am ordering some for our office ladies because we go through lots of soap. And I just think it's a great idea for anyone. And then Formica, let's just say you have a condo or something and you have Formica countertops, or it's an older home, and you don't want to go through the expense of putting in expensive countertops, quartz countertops, granite. There is it's called Gianni Granite, and it's only $79.95 through Amazon. And just this one product covers 35 square feet, and it's a it comes in 4 finishes, but it looks like granite, and it's a 3-step process. And I would personally have a handyman do it. I would not trust myself to do it, but it is a great option for you if you want it to look like granite. And I saw photos and I thought, wow, this really looks like granite. But look, see for yourself, because obviously I haven't used the product. I just read the article, and I think I've seen it before with some properties, and it looks really amazing. But read the reviews. And then, okay, let's just say you have some beat up furniture, or let's just say your staircase. You have a wooden staircase, and you have chips all around it and everything. What we've done is we've bought some of the pens, those furniture pens, and we just dab them around the staircases. But there's a couple of products that you can use, and they're in the article. One is you could restore the beat up furniture with Old English Scratch Cove, and that is $4.82 on Amazon, and there's a link to it. And it just wipes away all the scratches and everything, and that's for really darker furniture. And then there was another thing that I noticed, and it's called Guardsman Watermark Cloth. So let's just say you have watermarks or something, or even scratches, and it's a cloth, and it's only $4.99 on Amazon. I mean, these are very inexpensive things that you could use. And it's like night and day when you see the before and after photos. I'm so excited. I'm going to use it on some of my furniture. And we have, so much staging furniture. It's absolutely crazy. I think I have $300,000 worth of staging furniture out at homes right now. I know because of my credit card bills. But it gets nicked every now and then when it gets moved from home to home, and it just drives me crazy. But we could use these cloths and stuff. And then, okay, another item, and I'm really trying to hurry up. I'm almost done. Okay, you have trash cans that people can see, or let's just say you have utility, you have a utility box that people can see from the outside, and it doesn't look that good. Well, there's a beautiful 4-screen bamboo. It's like a 4-pane bamboo screen that you can buy on Amazon. And now it's $124.76, but I'm sure there's less expensive options if you go on Amazon, and there's a link to it in this article posted in the same Facebook that link that I put in. So there's lots of ways to dress up things. Also, if you have a circuit breaker box and it's in a hallway, always put a picture on top of that circuit breaker box. You don't want people to see that. And then I already mentioned the garage door handles. If you have a tub, let's just say it's not a cast iron tub, it's just a porcelain tub or something like that, and it is peeling, or it doesn't look good, it has scratches. There is a process you buy Rust-Oleum tub and tile refinishing kit. It's $25.97, and it takes 3 days. And I know of this product because I had a handyman use it 5 years ago on one of my properties, and it smells terrible. It smells like the product is, you don't want to be around your bathroom for 3 days, or at least 2 days, because it smells like rotten eggs. But it works like a charm, and it lasts for, I'd say, about 5 years, and then the paint will start peeling off, but it restores an entire bathtub, and it looks like brand new. So you could have a green olive tub, with a 1960s house, and it could look like a brand new tub. So these are just really inexpensive tips that I wanted to share with you, because I always try to save money for our clients and for myself as well. Hey, my mom taught me, if you can buy something on sale, always do that. Don't buy it at full price.